What's up, y'all? What to start with? I'm gonna just get right into it for one. But I'm gonna tell you guys, like, man, I couldn't be too more drunk than I already am right now. Like, I'm just at this point, I'm just aggravated. Not aggravated. I'm not aggravated. I'm actually pretty chill right now. But I'm just like, I'm out of it right now. I'm about to do this story time. Tell y'all what the fuck's going on. What the fuck just happened over these stupid 2 days? Well, today. And finish these strawberries. But I'm gonna get right into it. Starting with this morning. I woke up this morning and Maddie, she had some friends over yesterday. Her sister and her one friend. I had to take them home. Already, I was like kind of pissed because Maddie's mom was supposed to come and pick up her sister. That didn't happen. So I was already kind of aggravated. And my truck isn't the best truck to be running all crazy like that. Like, it's not. It's not the best truck to just be running from here to there. It's like, it's not the best truck to be doing that way. And, basically, we took her home. Then I had to run all the way across town again, the other side of town, take her friend home. And that one was aggravating too. Like, my friend's cool and everything, but it was just a drive. It was like literally going from one spot to another. It was like across town, all the way other side of town. It was just stupid. And get back home. 2 minutes go by, we watch TV. Then my brother-in-law called me. Then he reminds me, oh, I was supposed to pick him up from work so we could have our guy time, and talk, about shit like this. And I hurry up and rush out there, and I'm just driving. Not to mention my truck's a piece of shit, The tires are in bad shape. One of them was already flat once this week. So yeah, we're driving out there, and I get like a few hundred feet, maybe a couple yards from this light or the intersection where I was a few feet from the light before his intersection where his job is at. And I'm driving through Fairfield. Then we drive through this rough patch of the road where they've been doing construction for fucking ever now. And but we drive on this rough road. It's just super duper rough, and it's always been like that, man. Ever since we got out of school. And we're just cruising, we're just driving. All I hear is like like some crazy noise coming from my left side front wheel. And I finally get to his job, and I get out the car, and the whole tread from the actual wheel has fucking ripped off. Like, there's ridges in your tire, if you're older or if you're younger, you will know what I'm talking about. There's like, for instance, let me see. I got a model car around here somewhere. Take this model car. There's like ridges, like in this, like, but like there's a very thin layer of rubber. Then you get into other shit. That thin layer ripped off, and then it was exposing like a whole bunch of other shit within the tire, and basically it was drivable, but it was very dangerous to drive. Get to this job, start taking out all the stuff that I need to change the tire. I had all my stuff, but because for some odd reason, when I got the tire, it's one bolt on it that takes a bolt lock. If you don't know what a bolt lock is, I'll show you in the vlog tomorrow when I'm showing you the tire. But it takes a bolt lock, and shit, did I pick up that bolt lock? Oh shit. Oh, but anyway, it takes a bolt lock, and without that bolt lock, it's pretty screwed, and therefore we were. Pretty much, yeah. Mom called AAA. They saying some shit like she used all her AAA things for this month or whatever, for this year. So we have to call somebody else. I got in contact with my sister. My sister came, and we're looking at it, and it's like, it's not flat, so I should be able to get it like somewhere on it, or at least I get it out of my brother-in-law's workplace parking lot. So we do that. We're driving. It's making this crazy noise on this back street in the country or part of Fairfield. And then another chunk just rip off. Like actually it didn't rip off, like it kind of came off. Like it tore off, but it didn't come completely off. We cut that piece off, and you know, more of it is exposed, and you know, we just keep driving. We keep driving, and we finally pull up to this park, and we leave it there. We're gonna worry about it tomorrow morning. We leave it there. I locked it up. There's like really nothing we could do with it. And then I'm chilling at home. Then I get a call from my mom. Mom's like, go get your car. Come up here with your sister's car. Get the part that you need. Then go get your car. I'm like, oh, fuck. I really didn't want to do it. I was eating dinner. I was chill. I was sitting down. I was real relaxed. I didn't want to go nowhere. But I was like, you know, I ain't gonna argue. I'm just go fucking get it and, you know, do it. So I did that. I got my sister's car, drove all the way out to Middletown to get the part, and crazily the drive was actually pretty relaxing. It wasn't stressful after such a crazy day. But I get the part, come all the way back to Hamilton. Not to mention, we gotta go all the way back to where my car is. That's at the park, in this little parking lot. Go all the way back there. Pick up my sister, get her car, go all the way back there. We're in the fucking parking lot, and we have to move it to find a like flat surface ground, flat and a hard ground. Not to mention, and once we found a flat ground, we were trying to find a good spot where it actually lift up. The jack that we were using was barely even lifting it up. I was lifting it, but it's barely even lifting it up. And for that reason is why I'm about to tell you another thing in a minute. But the jack was barely even lifting it up. So we finally get it lifted, we get the tire off, and then we get the spare tire on. After the spare tire gets on, we let it down. The motherfucker's damn near flat, almost. So we have to go back to my other sister's house that also lives in Hamilton. We get her little pump. We get the pump, we come back, and we're pumping up the tire. You know, this whole time, we're pumping up the tire, we're just chilling. Finally got everything under wraps. It was a stressful day. It didn't seem like it was much, but about time. All this bullshit started when the sun was up and shining bright as fuck. As bright as that light. Basically, everything's all said and done. It's dark as fuck outside. Like, guys, the sun's not setting. The sun's not about to set. It's dark already. It's dark. Like, it's dark. Like, it's dark outside. But yeah, all that said and done, basically, I guess the jack was like not too weak, but I guess the truck was just too heavy for it to completely lift. But it lifted up enough to where we can get the wheel off. And I'll show you the bad wheel and the good wheel tomorrow. But it lifted up enough to where we can get the bad wheel off and get the good wheel on it. So we did all that. And then that motherfucker was flat, like I said. But for that reason, I'm getting a new car. Probably within the next month. I'm gonna sell my truck. I'm trying to get a new car. Pretty much, yeah. But Maddie's getting a new car too. And that's pretty much what we're gonna do. Cause I'm like, at first I was just gonna use my school check, some of the money from my school check, and put it into the car. But I'm like, why put money into a car that I don't even really want to keep like that? Like, I like the truck, but I'm like, at the end of the day, I'd rather have my dream car. My dream car is, well, not my dream car, but one of my favorite cars. I drove a car. It was a Nissan Altima for a little while in the summer while I was in high school. Went back to football practice in it. It was a nice car. I took a picture with it and everything. I love that car, dude. I miss that car. I almost cried when I had to give that car up. But yeah, if I spend my hard-earned money on anything, or spend money from selling that car on anything, it's gonna go to a Nissan Altima. So that might be something to look forward to in these next vlogs coming soon. So stay tuned. Peace.